Big Brother 24's resident Elvis impersonator Daniel Durston has long gone from recreation superfan to being one of the display's maximum loathed celebrities. Over the years, Big Brother has showcased some of unsightly personalities getting into the residence. However, few were as reviled through the display's passionate fan base as Season 24's Daniel Durston. A 35-year vintage Elvis impersonator from Las Vegas, Daniel entered the residence with a first-rate quantity of goodwill from the enthusiasts. He stated that he is a massive fan of the display, or even stated his love of Big Brother Canada. In addition to his obsession with Big Brother podcasts throughout his pre-recreation press interviews. However, Daniel's reputation with the fanbase waned drastically in Week 1, while, as head of household, he centered Taylor Hale for eviction. Initially reluctant to appoint her, Daniel acquiesced to the need of the bulk of the residents, who had ostracized, belittled, and insulted Taylor in the back of her again for the complete week. Big Brother super mega celebrity Taylor became stored on eviction nighttime because of the sudden go-out of Paloma Aguilar, who became one of the galvanizing forces in the back of Taylor's isolation. She left the sport for non-public reasons, canceling the eviction. Since his HOH reign, Daniel has similarly plummeted in reputation, making headlines for being one of the in-reality low touskists inside the records of Big Brother. The number one motive of the vitriol closer to Daniel is his troubling non-public fixation on Taylor, which has grown considerably because the first week. Daniel's hostility closer to Taylor has intensified, to the factor that he and his alliance associate Nicole Leog have emerged as almost unwatchable because of their hateful mindset closer to Taylor. Their enmity for her got here to a head while Nicole, in a second of self-pity, because of her dislike of Taylor, misinterpreted Taylor's try to consolation her as a manipulative try to persuade her to self-evict. Taylor, oblivious to the purpose for Nicole's breakdown, became appearing in accurate religion and seeking to consolation her meant friend. However, the state of affairs brought about Daniel berating Taylor in the front of the residence on Nicole's behalf and inflicting her to burst into tears. Nicole behaved horribly, of course. However, Daniel outright bullied Taylor to an alarming degree, blaming her for Paloma's self-eviction, telling her to F.O.K. off, and ordering her to by no means talk to him again, cementing himself because the least famous Big Brother houseguest in years, though he hasn't bodily assaulted all of us or engaged in overt acts of racism. Like debatable houseguests from beyond seasons, Daniel's unpleasant and complex conduct locations him in unenviable agency, the various displays maximum viscerally unsightly personalities. He has, for the reason that presented a susceptible half-apology to Taylor for his remedy of her. Taylor expressed her issues approximately the optics of him, a white man, berating her, a black woman, as they pertain to his existence outdoor of the residence. However, notwithstanding Taylor's extraordinarily beneficent pleas to the enthusiasts to take it smooth on him, Daniel is in for an impolite awakening while he leaves the residence. Shows like Big Brother want amusing villains to make a pleasing product. However, there are a few personalities who are not villains in a strategic or recreation sense. Instead, they're mean, lively, and poisonous to some extent that makes the display uncomfortable to watch. Daniel is a miles cry from amusing villains like Dr. Will Kirby or Dan Giesling. He's honestly positioned himself in a monkey's paw state of affairs, as he'd done his dream of competing on Big Brother, however might be all the time remembered for the incorrect reasons, through the very fan base that he was hoping to represent. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe our channel and stay with us.